that Saitama somehow managed to remove his limiter, gaining power that he cannot even fathom. Even when Boros first meets Saitama, he states that he can sense no limit to his energy. So how can you even begin to scale someone with no limit? How can you try and compare him to another character if you haven't seen what he could really do? If you only see someone beat up a bunch of kids or step on literal ants, can you say they are the strongest in existence? No, but you wouldn't be able to prove that someone else is stronger than them either. I'm sure I don't need to spell it out for you guys, but what I'm saying is that you can't prove that Saitama is stronger or weaker than Goku because we honestly don't know. But like I said, if I had to place a bet on someone in a deathmatch, I would put it on the guy with no limits versus the guy who has died twice and got pierced by a shitty little laser. But hey, that's just me. Goku's feats and the magnitude of his power, especially Mastered Ultra Instinct, are nothing to laugh at. But at least we have some ideas as to where his power lies, and we know he isn't invincible, which is a statement I could not say for Saitama. Again, I'm not saying Saitama is stronger right now, but rather it's a pointless debate. Let me address some of the claims that people make and how they try to power scale Saitama to prove that Goku is stronger. They use this manga panel right here, that he took damage. So he got a few scratches from an insanely powerful blast that he took head on and didn't even try to defend himself against. I feel like we need to at least acknowledge that it still barely affected him. Like, he got some scratches. He's not bleeding or anything serious. Also, it was a fan translation and wasn't in the official print, so it really isn't a legitimate argument. Max, we could say, is that he got some scratches, but likely he wasn't affected at all. Sorry for all these stupid little analogies, but you know when you're play fighting against a younger sibling or your little cousin, and you're obviously not serious because you don't want to hurt them because they're so small and so weak, and you're honestly not even taking them seriously and paying full attention, and they somehow manage to get a good hit on you that you kind of feel, but at the end of the day it's still not a big deal? Would you say that your little cousin or sibling is similar in strength to you now? Or that instance can actually be used to scale your strength? Of course not. The same way Goku getting shot through by a tiny little laser beam doesn't make him even remotely close to Sorbet in power. I wouldn't use Sorbet's power to scale Goku or think that he's even close to him in strength now. All you could really say now is that Goku isn't that durable or invincible when his defenses are down. So in the same way Boros giving Saitama a few scratches, not a fatal wound like Goku got, doesn't mean Saitama is even close to Boros' level. He could literally be 1 billion times stronger, we have no clue. The next thing that I hear a lot is that he had to use a serious punch to finish Boros off, meaning that Saitama can't be that much stronger. If you remember correctly, he managed to literally disintegrate Boros with consecutive normal punches, meaning that his normal punches would have been enough to defeat an opponent of that level. Like, all that remained was his blood. However, in this case, Boros has some insane levels of regeneration. But all this proves is Boros has amazing regeneration, not that he is even close in strength to Saitama in any way. Saitama just used a serious punch because he realized he would have to punch him hard enough that literally nothing remained of his body.